Hey guys, this is Mandy from Light on Earth, where we talk about living light and knowing our true nature is light. So today I wanted to talk to you about the one lesson you may be missing if you find yourself stuck with minimalism or feeling disheartened on your journey. So that lesson is to learn how to forgive ourselves, which is something that's much easier said than done. And the reason that it's hard to forgive ourselves for amassing clutter or buying things we didn't need, and after now embracing minimalism, embracing a new ideal for ourselves, is that we want to think of ourselves as that person who is who is a minimalist, who is our ideal self. But that's not who we are. We are who we were in the past, in a sense, and we are who we'll be in the future. But our true self is who we are right this very moment. And so when you live in the moment, it makes it a lot easier to only keep the things that you need, and it makes it a lot easier to forgive yourself for the kind of person you may have been in the past. I think we all know, if we've had a close relationship with somebody, how they can be different people at times. It's like they're different entities. Whether somebody hasn't had their coffee in the morning or has had a really bad day or didn't get a good night's sleep, they can be an entirely different person than if they're at their best. And we don't have to think of ourselves we don't have to try to live up to this ideal all the time. We're not going to live up to that ideal all the time. And in the past, we certainly haven't lived up to ideals that we didn't even have the wisdom to embrace then. So if you learned about minimalism, or, it's a big epiphany to some people to realize that they're better off with having just the things that they need around them rather than having more and more, that more is not better. We've been brought up this way. We as humans kind of tend to have that survival instinct that more is better. And that's a totally normal thing. And it's a totally normal thing on your journey. And so come from it from a place of forgiveness and thankfulness that you're in this position, that you've been blessed with too much, and that obviously as somebody who is blessed with too much, you took too much, and forgive yourself for that. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be butting your head against the wall the whole time, being like, I can't let go of this thing, I still have attachment to these things, and I hate myself for the kind of person who kept all these things all this time. Don't act like that. Don't be like that. You need to be kind to yourself. Don't talk to yourself in your own head like you wouldn't talk to your best friend. If your best friend was just starting on minimalism, you'd be so excited for them. You'd be encouraging them and helping them. You wouldn't be like, oh, you freaking idiot. You bought all this stuff just last year. I can't believe you did that. And so it makes it really hard to go through our things when we're thinking about the kind of person we were. This isn't how we move forward. This isn't what we're embracing with minimalism. We're embracing the person we are today and who we want to be today. And we are keeping the things that we need in our lives today. Okay, and today you are a new person, and today you can forgive yourself. So with the KonMari method, she tells you to thank your possessions before you let them go. And this in a way is forgiving yourself too, and it's honoring the thing as well. And so I don't think that we necessarily look at it as forgiveness for ourselves, but that's essentially the power in thanking your item. And to some of us that sounds silly that we would thank something. It's an inanimate object, it can't hear or appreciate that. But what we're really doing is forgiving ourselves for for being the person who had this, for the wastefulness. We're realizing that it did serve a purpose, that it taught us a lesson, that it had a place in making us the person we are today. And so it's the same idea. So just think about that next time you're feeling stuck or you're feeling negativity about the whole minimalist journey kind of thing. And let me know. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's a way that you can forgive yourself more. This can apply to all areas in life: dieting, exercise, relationships. And you'll find that once you learn to forgive yourself, it's a lot easier to move forward in a good direction. And we don't feel stuck any longer. We don't feel animosity towards ourselves, and like we have to keep from doing what we need to be doing to move forward. So I hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching. Bye.